What's up guys, Zeenigami here. Let's go through 30 stamina. Welcome to the Gran Tesoro Fortnite Island with Baccarat, Dice, and Mr. Tanaka. If you don't know what this island's from, this is from Film Gold, which is one of the One Piece movies, the most recent One Piece movie in fact. You can use any team you want on this island. There is no condition, and there are a lot of, you're basically just wide open to use any team you'd like. But the team we're going to be using right now is a double Enel quick team, because one of the hardest things about this fight is probably going to be Dice on stage 3, because he has 1.5 million hit or 1.4 million hit points and will attack for 13,000 every 3 turns. So as long as you get past him, the rest is going to be easier. I'm going to fix that, and you're going to pretend like nothing happened. Shush, it's our little secret. You're also going to ignore my squeaky butt. The secret stage is Mr. Tanaka. He can show up on any stage that's not Baccarat's stage. And what he'll do is he will attack, he'll preemptively give you all bombs and attack for 3,000 damage every turn. He also only has about 260,000 hit points, so he's pretty easy to just get by. Dice, like I said, although he's a mini boss, he does have 1.4 million hit points on stage 6. But Dice also will preemptively boost your attack power and your orb boost for 2 turns. So with the first 2 turns, especially on teams that you only have like one blue character on stage 5, you really want to try to get a blue orb on that blue character, so that way you'll have a much easier time hitting Dice. If you can end with a blue character, or if you can get a blue orb on that blue character going into Dice, you'll probably be able to take him out without too much trouble. And there's plenty of turtles, there's plenty of places to stall on Dice, on this Fortnite. Oops. There we go. Like I said, a blue team generally does really well. One thing about Baccarat is that Baccarat will have a completely random, well, not completely random, but does one of many different random effects as a preemptive attack. She can give you good luck, which means she'll give you all matching orbs and boost your orb damage. She can do one of many bad luck things, like despairing both of your captains for 2 turns. She'll also blind you for 3 turns. She can give you lower rate of red, green, blue, and recovery orbs. She can also give you lower rate of yellow, purple, and recovery orbs. And all sorts of other things. So just be careful. There are quite a few. I think there were like 6 different things that she can do. No, there's 5 different things to do, yeah. So the 5 different things she'll do is boost or weaken any types. She'll also blind for 3 turns. She will despair for 2 turns, or give you all matching and boost orb rate and boost orb ability for 99 turns. And then the psi int rate down, and then the red, green, blue rate down. So the only thing really that I would recommend you look out for is look out for that 2 turns of Captain Despair. So on some teams that you don't have at least level 2 anti-despair with, bring something that will remove that despair, like Ein, who's also a blue character, which makes this stage quite nice. Of course, I get no matching orbs on my Dice, but Dice does boost our damage for 2 turns. And with a solid blue team, it's really easy to take him out. No worries at all here. If Dice attacks you, he'll attack you for 13,000 damage, or 13,200 damage every 3 turns. Below 20%, he'll attack you for 26,400 damage. So he doubles his attack below 20%. So make sure you avoid that. A blue team, very easy to take him out. So how good are actual characters? Mr. Tanaka, the secret stage, is all 3 of the characters aren't great captains, but what is very, very good is Baccarat's captain ability. Baccarat's captain ability will give you a chance of duplicating any drop for the final stage at the end of the run. So what you'll do is you'll use Baccarat Captain or Haruta Captain. Both of them do the same thing. Haruta doesn't exist on global yet, but he does on Japan. And at the end of a stage, it will randomly duplicate any one of your drops. And we got the blind for 3 turns. Woo! So we'll use my 1000 Sunny, kill lots of things. Zoro will delay and should kill the rest of the things. Didn't quite kill them. But I'll use Ivankov and then Rob Lucci. You can Baccarat is a great captain for any island that is relatively easy for you to beat, like the Pig Island. That's great. You can do it for the 1 stamina Rate the Game Island. You can use it for the 5 stamina Straw Hat Island. You can use it for basically any island that you know you're going to beat really well. She has a very weak damage boosting ability. She only boosts your damage by 1.2 times. So you can either use 2 of her for a very, very weak team, or you can use her when paired up with somebody else for a decent team. And yes, you can skip specials on global, but I'm not skipping it because I'm busy trying to talk. So using specials just to buy time to talk. Goodbye, Baccarat. Hey, we got drops. So like I said, Mr. Tanaka, we'll go through all the characters. Mr. Tanaka is the secret stage. His captain ability will boost the attack of quick characters by 2 times, so he's another 2 times quick captain if you don't have that Enel, but there are easier ones to get, like your Rob Lucci. His special ability, Mr. Tanaka's special ability, is sort of useful. What he'll do is he will reduce bind for 3 turns. Where you? Let me sort by get date. I'll get it. There we go. Here. Mr. Tanaka reduces your bind for 3 turns, and he'll change badly matching orbs, block orbs, and bomb orbs into empty orbs, which can be quite useful at the right times. Like, you can use that to help get rid of badly matching orbs, and you can use empty orbs into Kuma, but Kuma already gets rid of block and bomb orbs, so it's really not that useful. The getting rid of bind for 3 turns is the most useful part of Mr. Tanaka. We have Dice, the mini-boss. Dice is actually pretty decently good, actually. Dice's captain ability will boost your damage based on how much health he has, and boost strength character's attack based on how much health you have left. So at 1 hit point, he will boost damage by 2.5 times, but at full health he only boosts by 1 time. So the less health you have, the more damage he boosts, and he's potentially a 2.5 times attack boosting captain, which if you pair him up with a strong Luffy, it's very easy to get down to that low percent. So actually a really, really nice strength attack booster if you don't have a Monster Chopper. Although generally Monster Chopper will be more useful as the strength captain. His special ability, however, makes him a great strength sub, because his special ability will boost your damage, boost strength character attack based on how much health you have, once again. Above 30%, he only boosts your attack by 1.1 times, but once you get below 30%, he boosts the attack of strength characters by 1.75 times. So he's one of the best strength type boosters besides Stronghold Luffy, which is a rare recruit character, so not everyone has access to him. So Dice actually pretty good. And then Baccarat, the big buxom lady, she will the wording on her captain ability is slightly slightly gives you a chance of getting an extra drop on her unevolved. There's a captain ability, something slightly increases the chance, but her evolved one says increases chance. So we believe that her evolved version gives you a higher chance, like this gives a slight chance of earning an extra piece of treasure. The evolved one just says gives a chance of getting an extra piece of treasure. So we believe the evolved one has a higher rate of giving you drops. No one's gone around and just run dozens of Fortnites with an unevolved and evolved version to check, but it's a fairly good chance to say that the evolved version is the one that gives you a even better chance of getting duplicate drops. Her special ability is... it's alright. Well, you really only need 1 copy of Baccarat, to be honest. Just get 1 copy, evolve it, and use it for all the teams where you know that you can use special abilities and stuff to get through everything. because it just slightly increases orb matching orb rates. Not a very good special, but her captain ability, very useful, especially if you want to do stuff like the 1 stamina island. So just a few more things I want to talk about while I have your attention is that there's now the tips button, which is quite nice. The tips button lets us see what drops on the island. Of course, if you haven't done the island yet, it won't tell you who the bosses are, but once you've done them, you can see the bosses and you can see what skill books are on the island. So this is another way to check, especially on story mode, very convenient to check to see if a character drops. And if you want to even know if a character drops or not, it says recommended recruitables for character if they drop or not. And Baccarat, like I said, is very good for stuff like that 1 stamina island. So you can hopefully get extra turtles, extra skill books, extra cotton candy, whatever you want. Guys, I'm Zeenigami. You'll see more teams after this. She's a very easy fight to beat. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.